everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I think it's been 6 months since my last first look video. But yeah, this is a channel update. You know, I'm coming back on here to kind of talk about what life has been like. Little updates for you, because it has been a while, and I didn't mean to not be so active, you know, in the past 6 months. But life's been crazy financially. You know, just adulting, things like that, really affected me this year, or really the past 3 years. But I'm a college student, as you know, or from, you know, my Instagram pages and whatnot. But yeah, I'm a college student. I'm in a dorm right now, but I pay, you know, $836 a month, and that's just for my, like, school tuition, dorm fees, and whatever. That's not counting, you know, insurance bills, things like that, car payments, yeah, and phone bills, things like that. So I've been a bit financially burdened this past year. I told you guys in a lot of my first look videos that I was purchasing those figures, or I was going to be purchasing those figures, but there has been a lot of changes, especially in the movie industry lately, that have kind of made me, like, rethink my Hot Toys, you know, game. So, for example, the Kang, Ant-Man and, you know, the Quantumania figure, I told you I was going to pick that up because it looked beautiful. I'm not picking that up anymore. I completely canceled my pre-order on that, just because Jonathan Majors isn't Kang anymore, and to me, it just doesn't really feel necessary to have him in, a part of my collection if he's not even the Kang anymore. If he was the Kang in one movie and the Loki show, he's just not worth it, in my opinion, to have represented in my collection. I'm a big DC guy anyway. Most of my figures are going to be DC related, especially the Dark Knight. That's going to take up most of my, you know, my display space to begin with. But yeah, I won't be ordering that. I completely canceled my Ant-Man and Wasp figures because I'm like, you know what? I should really just start with DC. Just get all the DC figures that I want, since it's my IP, you know, it's the thing I want to collect the most of. So I went and canceled all my Marvel pre-orders, all my Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 pre-orders. You know, so the only things I have on pre-order right now is or I should say the only thing I have on pre-order right now is actually the Hot Toys, the Dark Knight Joker sculpted version. I have that pre-ordered on Sideshow. But I won't start paying on that till April, which is good. So I have a little bit of time to save up. But I really want the Bane. I still haven't, you know, been able to find a pre-order for that guy because he's waitlisted on Sideshow right now. But I think I have a retailer that I'm gonna go and pre-order him through, and I want to get Catwoman, but I'm gonna wait for her. She just got released a few days ago, and she looks decent. I know a lot of people are criticizing her head sculpt, but I think it looks good, honestly. I think it looks like Anne Hathaway. It's a little bland and white. The paint looks a little off, but I think it looks pretty good. So I have no complaints with her. I think the materials changed from the 1.0. I love the base, obviously. I don't know if I want to display her with that base, though, just because that's more of like a Bane thing for me. I think I'd rather have Bane be the only guy in my collection that be on that base. So I might just pick up like a random Catwoman display stand, like a custom one, off of eBay, because they do that. It's really cool. But yeah, I might do that. So I'll be picking her up probably later this year, mid this year. Who knows, maybe sometime soon. But I also want to try and pick up the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary blue and gray Batman. I ended up having to cancel that pre-order as well. I don't remember, something happened a few months ago, and I just had to, you know, call it quits. Probably school payments and stuff like that. So I had to cancel that. So pretty much everything I've canceled except for my, oh no, I do have another pre-order. So along with the Joker pre-order that I have, I also have the Batman Armory by Hot Toys. The one from The Dark Knight Rises, the new one that's coming out. I also have that on pre-order. So I'll be getting that one as well. So I want to just kind of get all of the Dark Knight figures first, because that's my biggest IP. That's my, the heart of my collection. I have a few wall lights, wall posters that I'm going to put up. One of the Dark Knight Joker, the Hit Me scene. And then I have the Batman Arkham City Batman with a Batarang poster wall light as well, that I'm going to put up in my apartment when I move into that in August. Because I'll be moving into an apartment instead of being in the small dorm, which is owned by the school, so it's not like I can really put posters up and nail things to the wall, and so I'll be doing all that when I move into the apartment instead of doing it now. Like, all my figures are in boxes. Most of them are up in that box right there, so I'm keeping them in there, and then some are down here on the floor. But yeah, I went and bought the Clone Wars Anakin figure, the Clone Wars Ahsoka figure, and the Clone Wars Captain Rex figure. Those came in months ago. I just haven't been able to do a video on those, so once I get my apartment set up, I'll probably do an unboxing or a review or something along the lines for each of those. And I also ordered the Batman Arkham Origins XE suit, which I got a few months ago, and I love that figure. I had it displayed on my desk here for a good few months, but I'm trying to kind of cut my space down a little bit as far as the dorm room, because I'm going to be moving out in a semester here, and I really want that to be just like a simple, easy, fluid process for me. So I'm going to be, moving out in like one day, which is going to be great compared to the last few semesters, which have been a few days, moving out within a few days. But yeah, so a lot of changes, guys, a lot of changes. I didn't end up getting the Advanced Suit 2.0. That was expensive. Just, again, financial burdens of being a college student. I had to cut my loss. But I'm going to try to pick it up again at some point. Even if it's double the price on the secondary market, that figure is one that I want. I have the Lim Toys Peter Parker head sculpt from the first game that I want to put on that body. So that's important to me. So I want to either get that or have the anti-ox suit or something before, just to have, so I can display that head sculpt, because it's really good. And I got that for like $40. It was a cheap head sculpt, and it looks amazing. But yeah, so that's, trying to think if I'm forgetting anything else. It's been crazy. So yeah, I'm curating my collection here at first. It's going to be mostly DC. At first, when I first start out here, I have a few Marvel figures already, the Mysterio Hot Toys, the Sideshow Magneto, I already have the Daft Toys Scarecrow, the Man of Straw, I think they called him, but that figure is it's amazing, but mine came in with problems with the shoelaces were undone, which is really upsetting for me, because that is a great figure, and it's one that's really important to my collection. So to have one that's kind of broken, which he's not broken, but the shoelaces are out and just untied, so I need to figure out how to put them in the shoe, tuck them in to hide them or something, get replacement parts. I don't know, just something. So if you guys know how to do that, please feel free to comment down in the comment section below. Help me out. But I also want to try and get that the Hot Toys head sculpt for that Scarecrow on the actual body, because right now it's just the Maggot head sculpt, which is still awesome. But I kind of want the regular Hot Toys, the normal Scarecrow head sculpt that was officially licensed, because that is the Batman Begins Scarecrow and how he looked like in the film. Even though the Maggot head sculpt is really cool and a really cool idea, and I'm so happy Daft Toys came out with that. Still a cool piece to the collection. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. As far as collecting goes, I'm going to be ordering those Dark Knight figures, getting them in DC first, and then I want to eventually go to the Arkham figures. I already have one that was on my list, which is the XE suit. Now I just need the Arkham Knight, Deathstroke, the Joker from Arkham Asylum I need. Just a few of them. The Arkham Knight himself I really want, but he's expensive. He's like $700-800. So that's a grind. So I'm gonna have to really work my butt off to get that. So he might be the last one in the Arkham series that I get. Deathstroke might be the one I get first here coming up. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's a little channel update for you. Sorry it's been so long, 6 months. Crazy. But yeah, welcome back. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully I'll be making more videos here as the time comes. I want to get the Mezco Doctor Doom 12th scale? It's either 12th or 4th scale. I'm not sure. But it's, the Mezco Doctor Doom. It's like $150. Pretty cheap comparatively to Hot Toys and figures and whatnot. But I want a Doctor Doom in my collection. There's not really a good 6th scale version. I know S Hero Toys or something like that came out with theirs that looked good. I'm not sure what the final product was. I might have to do some research about that and try to find that. But yeah, that's a figure that might be coming up here soon. We'll see. I saw the Art the Clown 6 scale figure from Trick or Treat Studios off of Sideshow's website for only $160. I'm like, that's a steal. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like button, comment, and subscribe down below for more amazing content. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's been a while. Sorry about that. Hopefully we can get this channel back up and running, and I can start doing more videos for you, and more content, and just being more present in the community, because this community is very important to me. It shapes, who I am as a geek. As a geek. Believe it or not, it's good to be a geek sometimes. I feel like most of us should be, instead of doing some other really questionable things in life. But that's going to be all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.